Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J.
And we are on the road down here in sunny Florida. Pete, we haven't been down to Fort Lauderdale in a while, I guess.
No, sir. Yeah, we haven't been out of Phoenix in a while, so it's
true.
It's nice to get out.
Yeah, stay in a nice hotel, king-size bed.
Yes, sir.
And we started our career calling for the Freebooters. Now we're calling for the Beewolves. But I think, boy, if you want to keep it more recent, the last time we were in this building last season, I think the Freebooters were doing poorly. Not as poorly as they are this year, but they beat us.
I think so.
Yeah. There you go. Well, normally we go over a little bit of information about the last game, but I'll be honest with you. So I'm in charge of doing instant replays. I'm supposed to capture instant replays. I got a little combination of keys I do, and that last game, so much was going on. I only got strikeouts, and rather than showing you all the strikeouts, I got none of the scoring. But you want to just kind of go over a little bit of how that game went?
Sure. I mean, it was a matchup, Tommy. The surging Beewolves against the Crocodons, the oppressive Crocodons, and Jovita Pulo, who at the time was one of the top 10 players in the league, matching up against Hurley Bender, the Beewolves' number one pitcher. And for the first four innings, it was a pitcher's duel. Both Pulo and Bender were keeping hitters off of their feet and racking up the strikeouts, as Tommy was saying. The Crocodons were able to get to Bender first, though, and they started just kind of kept pecking away. It wasn't a whole lot of home runs or long balls. It was I don't think we saw a home run hit in the entire game, did we, Tom?
No, there was no home runs in that game. Good pitching.
Yeah, it was very good pitching. It was all small ball, and the Crocodons were able to take the lead in about the middle of the game. Unfortunately, the Beewolves just could not get the offense going to save their lives against Jovita Pulo, and that's to be expected. That's why she's one of the best pitchers in the league. I think she came into the game having pitched 3 games. I think she had at that point, what was it, like 27 strikeouts?
Yeah, some crazy amount. Like you said, she was almost getting 7 a game or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was close to 9, I thought.
Oh.
So, yeah, she was up there around 27 in 3 games, and her ERA was below 2. So, obviously, it's going to be hard to get anything going against her. And, boy, that proved to be the truth, didn't it, Tommy? The Beewolves struggled.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Yeah, offensively, like you said, I mean, they didn't play. It wasn't an awful game, but they really didn't get offense. They couldn't get past her. They couldn't solve her. I can't remember who they only got the only run of the game. But it was late game, I think, and really, the Beewolves played pretty strong defensively, except for 2 innings. They solved Hurley Bender in those 2 innings and put 5 runs on the board in just 2 innings. So other than that, they were held off the board.
Yes. So, it was a low-scoring affair. The Beewolves were never out of it, but they were also never really in it. So,
yeah,
it was a rough one.
Well, I'm just going back through the schedule here to find out the last game. The Freebooters are struggling. The Freebooters just came back from Los Angeles where they played against the Blowfish, and they got blown out 4-0. And if you look at the standings grade here, Pete, why don't we talk about the standings? And if you want to start off in the Pioneer Conference?
Sure. Standings. Over here in the Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division, those very same Crocodons leading their division with a record of 9-4. They have a 1-game lead over the Blowfish, who are sitting in second place behind them with a record of 8-5. Crocodons with a plus 30 run differential, tied for the best run differential in the league.
Yeah, we helped them out in that last game. We gave them plus 4.
Yeah.
Well, that other team is the Wild Pigs, like you said. They actually have the best. They're tied for the best record in baseball. I'm sorry. They're 10-4 on the season. Real big surprise this year. And like you said, it's plus 30 run differential. They're a half game ahead of both the San Diego Platypi and the Outlaws, who are no slouches at 9-4.
Yes, sir. Down in the Journey Division, our sister team, the Sandcats, playing 500, but still maintaining first place, Tommy. They're at 7-7 on the season. Their run differential is a negative 13, but like I say, they're holding that half-game lead over the second-place Grapplers, who are sitting there with a record of 6-7. and a +5 run differential.
Yeah. And at the bottom there, those Freebooters are going to be playing today with a woeful 2-11, which is just awful. But I'll bring this up to you, Pete. Though last year, we were 1-12 at this point in the season.
Yes, we were, and we still made the playoffs
to the semifinals. So,
right.
So you can't count them out yet. There's still a lot of baseball to play.
That's very
and
true.
I hope they turn things around, but maybe after today. All right, the Explorer Conference.
But the thing about it, that run differential scares me. The -66 run differential for the Freebooters.
Yeah, that is just, what the heck is that? All right, the Explorer Conference Seafair Division, usually the toughest division in our conference. Usually, the front runners are tied with the Jacks for first place. No big surprise there. Both 8-6. And they are both 2 games ahead of the Detroit Heaters, who are 6-8.
In our very own trade division, the Sirloins are maintained their first place position, which I think they've held since the beginning of the season. Their record tied with the Wild Pigs for the best record in the league, 10-4, and they have a 1-game lead over the Water Bullets, who are sitting in second place with a record of 9-5, and just behind them in third place. Alone in third place, our very own Beewolves with a record of 7-6, and they sit 2.5 games out of first place with a +1 run differential.
There you go. And finishing off then the Curiosity Division, the San Diego Moonstars, 9-4, are a game and a half ahead of the San Jose Sawteeth, who are 8-6.
Yes, sir.
And that brings us to today's game, Game 14 of 44. It is the 7-6 Beewolves, like you said, just 1 over 500 contact specialists with pretty good rotation, going up against those extreme bullpen beasts, the Freebooters. The pen hasn't been enough to help them out. As far as contact goes, their hitting is supposed to be better than ours when you measure us up. They're worst at speed and defense, so I guess the defense is kind of what's falling apart for them. But great bullpen.
And the speed may be keeping them from scoring, too.
Yep. Well, they're going to be going against our second-string starting pitcher, right-hander, Beavis Ortiz. Good to be back to see him again there. He's pretty down the middle as far as starting pitchers go in the league. He's got a 2-1, respectable 2-1 record on the year. He's got a 5.40 ERA, which in bad, and a 1.36 WHIP. So he's fairly starting pitcher average and hoping to improve on that.
That's right. And backing him up, we got Laura Franco at first base, who's got excellent power, very good ability to connect, very good speed on the base pass. She's hitting .393 with 2 home runs. Hanley Dexter is the superstar streaky shortstop. He's got better than average power. He's got excellent ability to connect and excellent speed on the base pass. He's hitting .292 with 3 home runs. And then Bertha Banks at third base with a little bit better than average power, a little bit better than average ability to connect. A little bit less than average speed, but she's hitting .368 with 4 home runs. Is she still leading the team in home runs, Tommy? Do you know?
I'm not sure, but we'll keep an eye on the ticker down there as we go through this here. You keep an eye out while I talk about the starting pitcher for the Freebooters. We know him well. The first season we called for a year with him on the mound. Angel Verde, their second-string right-hander. He throws the ball pretty average on velocity and junk. He's really known for his accuracy, though. He's above average there. Unfortunately, he's 0-2 on the season, which isn't surprising seeing the team only has 2 wins overall. He's got a 3.18 ERA and 1.18 WHIP.
And that's backing him up, of course, Geronimo Jackson at shortstop. He's locked in. He's got excellent power, excellent ability to connect, and just about average speed. He's outplaying his career averages so far this season, but he's hitting .273 with 3 home runs. Stockton Brickhouse out there in center field, Tommy. He's got better than average power. Very good power. He's got good power. He's got excellent ability to connect, but he's got less than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting .229 with 1 home run, and then Stiffs out there in right field. His first name escapes me. Oakley Stiffs, the right fielder. He's got very good power. He's got better than average ability to connect and a little bit better than average speed on the base pass. He's in .213 with 1 home run.
Yeah, boy, I miss those names. You put any of those 3 on a team together, you think, yeah, these guys are going all the way. I can't believe they only have 2 wins.
Yeah, and it's only 5 home runs there, whereas you look at our lineup, Franco, Dexteris, and Banks, you're talking about 9 home runs, 9 of their 5. So yeah, you would expect more production out of Jackman, Brickhouse, and Stiffs, that's for sure.
Well, it's going to bring us to the lineup today, getting the lineup from the assistant person. And it goes like this. Hanley Dexter is going to be starting off batting first and playing shortstop today. He's going to be followed right behind by Billy LeBoink. Billy LeBoink tied for second in the lead for RBIs, Pete. So he's
I believe it.
At 40 years old, he's really slamming things in there. He will bat second for right field.
He's got 2 3-run home runs so far this season, Tom.
Yeah, gosh. Laura Franco is going to be batting third and playing first base. Ruby Green is going to be designated hitter today. Anytime Ruby has to designate a hit, she will bat cleanup. Freddie Knox will be playing second base here today. He's filling in Virginia Torrens, who was injured in the last game. And I don't recall that happening. Do you?
I don't either, no.
Well,
We'll have to check the tape.
Yeah, let's see if I go over to her. It just says fitness week. I guess maybe not injured, but maybe she's got the flu or something.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame because Gina Torrens is tied for fourth for stolen bases on the year too, and she's in there for one of the top batting average. I think she has the best batting average in the league, so we'll miss her. But Freddie Knox will be a good replacement. Batting sixth and playing center field, Magic Moore. Batting seventh, playing third base, Bertha Banks. Batting in eighth. Well, now here's the thing. Buster Biggs is tense. Should we put Benny Balmer in for a game? I mean, heck, it's against the Freebooters, right?
Yeah, go ahead and let Balmer let Balmer play.
All right, the other 40-year-old is going to take the field, and he's going to sub out for Buster Biggs today. Let Buster do some R&R here in Florida, play some golf, and then get his wits back together, and he'll come in stronger. And then batting ninth, we had Eliza Peck, but should we give it back to Steve Monstour?
Yeah.
Steve Monstour will be catching behind the mound there. And then starting on the mound, but not hitting, will be Beavis Ortiz. And he throws the forefinger, the curveball, the slider, and the fork. And Pete, they're getting ready to throw us down to the field here in El Viejo, the old...
a night game. Yeah, beautiful night here in El Viejo.
Breeze off the Atlantic. Yes.
There you go.
Coconut little umbrella in your drink there.
You got it, my friend.
Going out for cigars after this.
That's right. Party Havana style. Miami style, I mean.
Fort Lauderdale style.
There you go. Going for the Freebooters Brickhouse in center field, Woodman at first. Oakley Stiffs in right field. Guns Jackman at shortstop. Patience Evergreen in left field. Backstop Brown at third base. Rocky backstop at designated hitter Mel Donato. And then somebody, Angel Verde. Hanley Dexter's, Billy LeBoink, and Laura Franco going to step up and face off against Angel Verde, who's got an ERA of 3.18 here in the top of the first. Hanley Dexter's is neutral and fit. He's known as a tough out and a utility player. He's hitting .292 with 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. And the first pitch from Verde's in there for a called strike. Strike one. That's smashed out there into left field, and Evergreen is able to track it down for the first out.
Oh, wow. That was almost a late swing, but he got a good run at it. Too bad he couldn't put it out there. Billy the Boink hitting .423 with 16 RBIs. Smashes that one past the mound in center field. Pete, he's 1 for 1 on the first pitch.
You know it. Right past Angel Verde's head. Now, Laura Franco, the first baseman, comes in hitting .393, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Billy LeBoink in first place is not a steal to threat. First pitch from Verde to
or a threat to
Franco
steal.
High, ball one. Yeah, what did I say?
A steal to threat.
Yeah, that too. All right, so it's 2 balls and a strike to Laura Franco. Verde delivering. Foul that off along third baseline into the stands. 2-2 now to Laura Franco. That one smashed. That's high and deep. Is it got enough? Oh. It's off the wall. It's off the wall. And they were busy watching. Well, they were waiting to see what was happening. It was either going to go out or it looked like it would get caught. So it was
good hit there by Laura Franco. Nice stand-up double. Ruby Green comes up designated hitting. Only hitting .208, but hoping to improve that. First pitch misses high, ball 1 from Angel Verde. The second one, she rips hard, fouled on the first base line. Tied up at 1 apiece. The pressure's up here in Florida. That one's hit past the mound, and that is going to be another 2 runs. Can she slide in?
There you go.
It's a great single, but it brings in 2 runs, and the Beewolves are up 2-0, Pete.
All right, Freddie Knox, the second baseman, steps in. He's hitting .333 with a home run and 6 RBIs. Ruby Green standing at first base with 1 out. That's smashed deep into left field, and that's going to drop, and everybody's going to be running. And here comes the second baseman pulling in with a triple. So that was, what was his name again?
That was Freddie Knox, man.
Freddie Knox with a leadoff triple, yeah.
And the Beewolves score another run, and up comes Magic Moore. And already Angel Verde is tense, throwing 13 pitches, and he doesn't seem to be able to throw anything other than meat. That one goes in the left field. Patience Evergreen pulls it in for the second out, thankfully.
Yes, sir. In steps Bertha Banks, the third baseman. She's neutral fit, hitting .368, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Freddie Knox standing at third base. Lots of speed over there. Swing and a miss. Banks is behind in the count. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. That one's low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's outside. Ball 2. 2-1 to Bertha Banks. That one's low. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to Bertha Banks. She takes that one and lets the count go full. 3-2. There's a smash that's going to Guns Jackman at short, is going to pick up and throw out Bertha Banks at first base for 3 outs. But the Beewolves put 3 runs on the board, 3 runs off 4 hits, making it 3-0 Beewolves. As we head into the bottom of the first, Stockton Brickhouse, Sturdy Woodman and Oakley Stiff's going to face Beavis Ortiz. Ortiz with a 5.4 ERA.
The center fielder, Stockton Brickhouse.
Boy, Stockton Brickhouse comes up in 229 of the season. Rough being a Freebooters fan now, Pete. It's just a few years back, and they were in the finals. And here they're first up to bat, and they're down by 3. First pitch is in there for a strike. Nice curveball by Beavis Ortiz. Gets his second signal from Monstour. Winds up, throws that one. Another breaking pitch outside. Quickly, he's ahead 0-2 to Brickhouse. That one's hit, but it's down the line foul. Still 0-2 to Stockton Brickhouse. Beavis Ortiz throws his 4th pitch, just misses low and inside. Brickhouse doesn't chase it. Still looking cool. Still a great contact hitter. Hits that one hard to Alora Franco, who dives, but just couldn't time it right. That one's back to the wall. Billy LeBoy's going to throw it into the cutoff, and Brickhouse is going to slide into second for a leadoff double.
Now back, the first baseman.
Sturdy Woodman comes up with a paltry 147 batting average. A really good contact hitter, but hasn't been doing it yet. The first baseman for the Freebooters. Watch the first one miss low and inside. Ball 1. Slower runner at second base. Ortiz throws 2 quick balls to Woodman. Third one's a strike in there, and now Woodman's ready to swing. 2-1. Bottom of the first, 3-0 Beewolves here in Florida. Swings, hits that one, pushes that into the Beewolves dugout, and we're locked up at 2 apiece. Pitch number 10 is inside. That's also going to go foul. Third baseline souvenir to a Freebooters fan. That one's hit a line drive into left center field. That's going to land in there. It's going to be multiple bases as well. Magic Moore picks that up, throws it into the cutoff. They're going to relay it over to third. And he stands up at third base with another double, back-to-back doubles. And that brings the first run in for the Freebooters.
Ortiz does not have the stuff tonight. He's had 11 pitches. He's only faced 2 freaking hitters. So it's 5.5 pitches apiece.
That's true. Oakley Stiffs comes out. The outfield's going to go deep. First pitch is a strike. There's a little roller to Franco, who's going to walk it over to first herself. That's all she could do. Ortiz gets a little bump of the confidence from that one, at least. 1 pitch, 1 out. Guns Jackman locked in, hitting like a monster. He's .273 on the season with 3 home runs and 7 RBIs. He's the most dangerous hitter. Oh, and that one's over the head of Billy LeBoink. He picks it up. He's going to throw it into second. It's not going to be in time. Another double. 3 doubles by the Freebooters, and they score another run. And all of a sudden, it's a ball game, Pete.
Yeah.
Patience Evergreen likes the inside pitch. That one's hit hard to Hanley Dexteris. That's over his head into the gap. Another one. Another multi-bagger, Pete. And they're going to throw it to third.
And they just gave up 3 freaking runs.
Yes, they did.
This is ridiculous.
Yes, they did. That's the thing that the Beewolves got to guard against is complacency. And it's going to hurt them. A team like this is fighting mad. Now the pressure's up here. Bad Hop Brown is hoping to put this game in front First pitch outside corner, strike 1. Beavis Ortiz has thrown 16 pitches, 17 inside corner, 0-2. He's throwing against a whiffer, and he's coming in quick. Not spending much time on the pitch selection. Swinging and a miss, strike 3, gets his first K. Dropping Bad Hop, our old friend Bad Hop. But up comes Rocky Backstop. We know what he could do. He's got no average yet on the season, but Backstop is a strong contact hitter. He got 2 outs on the bottom of the first. First pitch is in there for a strike. Second pitch misses high and away, 1 apiece. Some of the fans on their feet back there. Backstop, it's hard, and it's down the line, foul, thankfully, for the Beewolves. That one's hit inside, and that's not going to be caught. The run's coming in. Billy Boink's whipping for home, Pete. Here it comes. They get him. They get him. Oh, the arm.
Good arm. Yeah, that's it. Say he's done that a couple of times this season. Benny Ballmer, Steve Montour, Hanley Dexter is coming up in the top of the second. The score is tied 3-3.
Now batting.
Benny Ballmer, the left fielder's neutral and fit, hitting 500 on the season.
Let's see. Hopefully Benny can put some together here. Not a great hitter, but like you say, he's hitting 500, so he's doing it so far. First one pitches outside. Second one's right in there. It's a roller past the mound. Maldonado picks it up at second and throws it to first. 1 down.
Steve Montour, the catcher's neutral and fit. He's got good power versus right-handed pitching. He's hitting .355, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs on the season. 1 out in the top of the second.
Oh.
That's popped up on the infield. That's actually behind home plate. And Jeremy Raines is out there to pick it up for the second out.
2 quick outs.
Yeah, complete reversal from the first inning.
Hanley Dexter is up. He's 0 for 1 on the night. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. Pitch number 24 from Angel Verde. Smashes. That's gone, Pete. The Beewolves are back in front. That is way over the wall. Hanley's back in business. He's 1 for 1 in the day. That is a home run over the center field wall. That went 449 feet. It's his 4th home run and 9th RBI this season. And wow, that was impressive.
Way to go, Hanley. Billy LeBoink, the right fielder, is 1 for 1 today with a single. He favors the high pitch. 2 outs in the top of the second. That one's high, ball 1. That's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That's in it for a called strike. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and the count is even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Verde's tense now. There's a smash to a diving, sturdy Woodman who's going to flip it to Verde for the 3rd out. And we're going to head into the bottom of the second. Beewolves 4, Freebooters 3, Iris Maldonado, Jermaine Raines, and Stockton Brickhouse going to come up against Ortiz, who threw 23 pitches and got 1 strikeout in that first inning. Iris Maldonado, the shortstop, is neutral and fit, hitting .283. No home runs, but 5 RBIs on the season.
How about that?
Maldonado playing second base for the Freebooters. Ortiz's first pitch is outside, ball 1. Ortiz is tense as well. So both pitchers seem to be struggling today. Ground ball to Bertha Banks, who picks it up, makes the throw to Laura Franco for the first out. Maldonado grounds out to Banks. Jermaine Raines steps up. He's hitting .237 this season, playing catcher for the Freebooters. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Raines, no home runs so far this season, but 3 RBIs. That one's fouled off hard along the 3rd baseline, and Raines is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out in the bottom of the second. And there's a blooper, and it's going to be picked off the shoe tops by Billy LeBoink for the 2nd out. Stockton Brickhouse 1 for 1 with a double. Brickhouse playing center field for the Freebooters today. He's got 1 home run on the season. He started the game with a double. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Bases are empty. There's a smash, and that's going into right field, and there's Billy LeBoink again to make the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3. Well, not, yeah, it was 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the second. So 4-3 Beewolves as we head in the top of the 3rd. Alora Franco 1 for 1 with a double. Ruby Green 1 for 1, and Freddie Knox 1 for 1 with a triple. Verde's at 29 pitches, giving up 5 hits.
The first baseman.
Franco is neutral and fit, 1 for 1 with a double, hitting .414.
Yeah, it's good. These three batters have put together nothing but offense so far tonight. First pitch missed inside for a ball, 1-0 the count. Top of the third inning, 4-3 Beewolves. 2 balls. So that one's hit hard. That's gone, Pete. Alora Franco just left yard, and that went over the bullpen. You can see Dusty Winder back there giving the guns 482 feet. It's Franco's 3rd home run and 6th RBI of the season. And the Beewolves love playing here in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, they do. Ruby Green, the designated hitter, is known as an RBI man. She's 1 for 1 today. Swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Green. Fouled off along the first baseline. No balls, 2 strikes. Verdi up to 34 pitches and 10ths. A blooper into the outfield. That's not going to get caught. So Ruby Green is going to reach safely. Second time. She's 2 for 2 today.
She got lucky there. She was swinging at trash. She's swinging at everything. Freddie Knox 1 for 1 with a double. 360 on the season. He's got a runner at first base, average speed. First pitch inside for a strike. 0-1 the count. Second one misses 1-1 apiece. And Angel Verde throwing his 38th pitch. Outside corner, Knox swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Inside corner, he pulls that one foul down the third base line. Still 1-2. Way outside there. Ball 2. We're locked up at 2 apiece here in the top of the third. That one's popped up hard into center field. That's going to be an easy catch, though. Waving that off is Stockton Brickhouse for the first out.
And Freddie Knox had a triple time. You said double.
Oh, a
He
triple.
let off with a bullet.
Or changed him.
Magic Moore, the center fielder's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today, but he's hitting .383 with 2 home runs. Runner at first base in Ruby Green. Oh, he bunts it hard. That's going to flip around, and Verde flips around, throws to second, and gets the put out for the second out. So the attempted sacrifice by Magic Moore did not work. Bertha Banks steps up.
No bueno. She's 0 for 1 on the day. She's got a fast runner at first base. It's a hard, but it's a liner straight to Guns Jackman. 10 that side.
Yes, sir, but they get one more. So it's Beewolves 5, Freebooters 3 as we head into the bottom of the third. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 1 with a double. Oakley Stiffs 0 for 1, and Guns Jackman 1 for 1 with a double. Ortiz at 31 pitches, 1 strikeout, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is down to 6.2.
If anyone could do it, Sturdy can. He's 1 for 1 with a double and RBI. That crazy first bottom of the first inning that had these guys out 0-3 and come back, tied it up. First pitch by Ortiz is in there for a strike, 0-1 the count. Second pitch is a low roller to Bertha Banks, who's going to pick it up off the ground, double pump, throw to first, and get that first out. Good play there. Our old friend Oakley Stiffs, the smasher, 0 for 1 on the night. Power hitter. Defense. The outfield's going to go back a little bit for Oakley Stiffs, who can do it. Smiling as Beavis Ortiz throws the first one inside, misses ball 1. 1-0 count. With 1 out in the bottom of the third. That one misses low and away, and he's throwing around Oakley Stiffs. 2-0 the count. 36th pitch by Beavis Ortiz. Inside jams him, popped up, just fouled on the first base line. That one's in there, hit hard line drive, and it looks like another double. They're going to throw to second. LeBoinc's got that arm, and he just makes it in. That's 2 doubles. And that brings up Guns Jackman, who's 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. Uh-oh. And he's known as an RBI, man. So the outfield's going to go deep for him as well. Beavis Ortiz looking a little bit tense. That one's popped up to Billy LeBoinc. He waves him off, throws it in. They're going to get the cutoff throw to third, but it's not going to be in time. And Oakley Stiffs tags up and gets his way to third base. They got 2 outs now. And up comes Patience Evergreen, who's 1 for 1 on the day. Good contact hitter. We saw Patience do a lot of damage when we called down here in Florida. First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Second pitch she anticipated. That's going back. Jumping, and that's off the top of the wall, Pete. It's a 2-run home run. And just like that, 381 feet, Patience Evergreen does what you've seen her do so many times. It's her first home run. Only her first home run. 6th RBI of the season. And what do you know, Pete? They're not going to go down quietly. It's now a tie ball game. Bad Hop Brown comes up with 2 outs. The tense Beavis Ortiz throws his 41st pitch for a strike, 0-1 the count. Second pitch, check swing, strike 2. He's going up against a whiffer. Inside corner, strike 3. 3-pitch strikeout. He'd had enough, Pete.
Yeah, I don't know why it's every time I'm pitching. Top of the fourth, scores tied again, 5-5. Benny Ballmer 0 for 1. Steve Monstour 0 for 1. Hanley Dexter's 1 for 2 with a home run. Angel Verde's at 43 pitches. Giving up 7 hits. His ERA is up to 4.95. Ballmer, the left fielder's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting .333 on the season. Angel Verde's tense but fit. Just delivered his 44th pitch for a cold strike. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's outside, ball 2. 2-1 to Benny Ballmer. That's lifted into the air, and it's going to be caught by Patience Evergreen. She had a bit of a run there, Tommy. It was a little iffy, but she was able to get there and make the out.
Yeah, she did. Well, was hoping for better, but making him pitch. Here comes Steve Monstour. Woo, he has to back out on that one. 1-0 the count inside. Goes outside, but he pulls that one foul. We're tied up at 1 apiece with 1 out top of the fourth. Tie ball game. Oh! Hits that one right back to Angel Verde, who gets it in the mouth, Pete. I think he's done.
Hanley Dexter, the shortstop, steps up. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. Angel Verde going to be taking an early exit, Tommy.
Oh.
He's tense and hurt, and he's going out. They're going to bring in relief pitcher Grace Luponovich. Luponovich has an 8.36 ERA. 1.79 whip. She's got 10 strikeouts on the season. She's neutral and fit. She's got a little bit better than average velocity. She's got good junk and a little bit better than average accuracy. She's not fully rested, so it looks like she's pitched in the not too distant past. She's known around the league as a specialist. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. So Angel Verde with extreme pain, and Luponovich throws her first pitch inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out with a runner at first. Monstour was able to beat out the throw. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1. That one's low. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. That one's inside. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Dexteris has a head in the count. There's a smash. That's going to deep left field, and that is caught. It's caught. And Monstour is trying to get back to first base quickly.
Oh, they got him.
Double play. God dang it.
Oh, we're good though.
Earlier I held back because I thought I was going to get caught, and it burned me. And then this time, Rocky backstop, Iris Maldonado stepping in, and then this time I got overexcited and took off, and it was Rocky backstop 1 for 1 today with a single. I think he's hitting .071 on the season. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Ortiz is tense and at 44 pitches in the bottom of the fourth. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. Will pick it up, make the throw over for the first out. 1 out. Iris Maldonado, the shortstop, steps up. She's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today, hitting .277. 1 out. Maldonado fouls that off along the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike to Iris Maldonado, the second baseman. That's popped up, and Benny Ballmer is in left field calling everybody off, and he'll make the catch for the second out. 2 quick outs. Boy, I'll tell you, what is it? Beavis Ortiz seems to be on every other. I don't understand why that is. 2 outs. Jermaine Raines stepping in. He's hitting .231 on the season. He's 0 for 1 today as well. There's a roller to Hanley Dexter. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the fourth. I don't think he'll have the same production in the bottom of the fifth. Coming up, Billy LeBoyk 1 for 2. Alora Franco 2 for 2 with a home run and a double. Ruby Green 2 for 2. Luponovich threw 5 pitches and got her ERA down to 7.98. Score is 5-5. Beewolves out hitting the Freebooters 8-7. Billy LeBoyk likes the high pitch. He's 1 for 2 with a single today.
We're going to need Luponovich to throw more than 5 pitches this inning. She's a specialist going against a right-hander. First pitch right there for strike. 92 miles an hour by Grace. We know Grace. That one's hit past the booth. She picks it up going past her. Good fielding. Throws it to first base. Picked that one right next to the mound.
Yes, sir. Alora Franco, the first baseman's locked in and fit. She's 2 for 2 with a home run and a double, Tom. Triple and a single. She hits the cycle. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and Franco's evens the count up at 1-1. That one's in there for called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Luponovich up to 11 pitches. Swing and a miss, and Alora Franco goes down on strikes.
Now batting, the designated
Ruby Green,
hitter.
the designated hitter, steps in. She's 2 for 2.
2 singles and 2 RBIs. Notice an RBI, man. She's been up twice and got 2 of them. Oh, she hits that one hard, and that gets past the second basewoman. And Stockton Brickhouse picks that up in center field, throws it back to Maldonado. A nice single there by Ruby Green. It's 3 for 3 tonight. People looking great.
Yes, sir. Freddie Knox, the second baseman, is 1 for 2 with a triple and an RBI. He's hitting .346 this season. Ruby Green standing at first base with 2 outs. First pitch to Knox is off the plate. Ball 1. That's in there. 1 strike with 2 outs. That's popped up into shallow right center, and Maldonado's able to range out there and make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going into the bottom of the 5th. Beewolves 5 runs on 9 hits. Freebooters 5 runs on 7 hits. Stockton Brickhouse 1 for 2 with a double. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2 with a double. Oakley Stiffs 1 for 2 with a double. Ortiz at 48 pitches with 2 strikeouts. And I get to pitch against these same 3 guys every other inning.
Brickhouse 1 for 2 with a double. Beautiful night here at Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We got some Beewolves fans on hand who made the trip. That first pitch is low and away grounder down the first base line, foul by Brickhouse. Second pitch in there for a strike. The great hitter, 240 average. Brickhouse pulls that one down the line, foul ball. Ortiz put a lot of movement on these pitches. Throw the curvers. 52nd pitch also. Now Brickhouse is hitting all these, but he's not getting good wood on them. It's another roller. That one's to Franco, who's going to walk it and toss it over to Ortiz to complete that out. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. Woodman also a dangerous hitter normally, only 167 in the season. First pitch misses a little bit low. Ball 1, 1-0 count. Tie ball game here in the bottom of the 5th, 5-5. Beewolves, Freebooters.
Oh,
that
come on,
pitch misses high and inside. 2-0. Behind in the count, Sturdy Woodman. That one didn't look like a strike, but she calls it. 2-1 the count. That one outside, and she calls that too. I don't know if Woodman's happy about those last 2 pitches. 2 apiece. Hard past the mound. Magic Moore's going to pick that up and toss it into second base to keep it at first. Sturdy Woodman is on first base with 1 out.
Now batting,
Number 20, Oakley Stiffs comes up 1 for 2 with a double. Power hitter. The outfield's going to go back a little bit deeper for Oakley Stiffs. Got a slower runner at first base. Beewolves hoping he hits into a double play. The pressure's up here.
Beavis.
As the Freebooters are hoping to cut back into the lead.
Uh-oh.
1-0 count. That one's right past the mound, up the middle. Oh, and they cannot chase it down. Hectares is going to whip around to third. Luckily, the runner's held up. But that is an ugly single.
That was the ugliest single I've ever seen. Especially after Luponovic makes that,
Yeah.
makes that great catch.
Guns Jackman locked in, huge power. First pitch in there for strike, pressure way up. 2 runners on base. Guns Jackman can pound one. Misses high and inside. It's a dangerous hitter for Ortiz, being careful. 63rd pitch inside, strike 2. 1-2 the count. He's ahead. And the count to Guns Jackman. We'll see what happens right here. It's a big pitch. Pops that one up. Freddie Knox and Alora Franco going back. Alora Franco misses it. What the heck is that? Throws to second base to get 1 out. Well, that was an ugly single. They got 1 out off of it. So there's 2 outs and 1 to go. Patience Evergreen 2 for 2 with a home run that just skipped off the wall in left field. Barely made it over, but that's all Patience needs. Looks like she's got an eye patch on. Ooh. Ortiz brushes her back off the mound. Ortiz looking a little bit tense. 66 pitch makes it in. Strike 1. 1 apiece. Pressure still way up. Evergreen gives out a souvenir on the third base line. 1-2. Ortiz is ahead of her, but that didn't matter. Last swing and a miss. Strike 3, and Evergreen, no patience on breaking the bat there.
Oh, man. But it's 5-5 as we head into the top of the 6th, Tommy. Magic Moore 0 for 2. Bertha Banks 0 for 2. Benny Ballmer 0 for 2. Luponovic at 16 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 1 hit. ERA's at 7.47. We need to get this part of the lineup going.
Yes.
All of them 0-4. Magic Moore 0 for 2 today.
But a 375 batting average, so chances are unlikely he goes 0 for 3, right? First pitch misses ball. Second one in there for a strike. We're even at 1 apiece. Pressure still up here in Florida. 2 quick strikes by Luponovic, who's in command. That one hit hard, but straight into the glove of first baseman Sturdy Woodman. One down.
Hey, Bertha Banks, the third baseman's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today, uncharacteristic for her. Banks plays third base for the Beewolves. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for called strike. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. That's smashed up in the middle for a single. Brickhouse will get that into Guns Jackman, and Bertha Banks standing at first base with only 1 out. And Benny Balmer steps into the box.
0 for 2. His average has been cut in half. Now he started at 500. He's at 250, so he really wants to get on base here. And he hits that one well high, but it's not going to be far enough. Oakley Stiffs pulls that in for the second out.
2 outs with Bertha Banks standing at first base with the top of the 6th. Steve Montour 1 for 2 with a single. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. Bertha Banks at first base, 2 outs. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a smash, and that's going into the gap between right and center. And Bertha Banks is around third base, and she's charging for home. She's going to make it in there, and the Beewolves take the lead 6-5 with Montour standing at second with a double.
Heads up running by Bertha Banks there, Pete, bringing it all the way around, and that's going to be all for Grace Liponovich off of that one. And she's going to go out. She lost a lot of her velocity and stamina. In comes Ryder McBride, the reliever for the second reliever, number 31 for the right-hander. Is he right-handed? Yeah, right-hander for the Freebooters. I don't know what's going on here. He's tense, though. He's pitched recently, and he's a little bit off his game. He throws a 4-finger, the 2-finger, the changeup, and he doesn't have a full tank of gas.
So he's got a 9.45 ERA, too.
Yeah, and a 2.40 whip. He's got 11 Ks. It's quarter misses, ball 1 to Handley Dexteros, who's up now, 2 outs. And Steve Montour on second base. 2 quick balls to Handley. 3 quick balls to Handley. And Ryder McBride looking for his first strike. Was that one 4-pitch walk. And Dexteros is standing on first.
So runners at first and second, and Montour at second, and Dexteros at first. Billy LeBoink, who's already got 2 3-run home runs this season, steps in. 2 outs now. Ryder McBride finally finds the strike zone with that one. No balls, 1 strike. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there for a called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to LeBoink. That's fouled off hard. LeBoink will get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's popped up into right field. The right fielder's calling for it. And Oakley Stiffs makes the catch for the 3rd out. But the Beewolves put another one on the board, Tommy, making it 6-5 as we head into the bottom of the 6th. Bad Hop Brown 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Rocky Backstop 1 for 2. Iris Maldonado 0 for 2. Ortiz is at 68 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 9 hits. Bad Hop Brown, the third baseman, is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today, known as a whiffer. Ortiz delivering his 69th pitch here. Fouled off along the first base line. No balls, 1 strike to Bad Hop Brown. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. He'll pick it up. Make the throw to Laura Franco for the first out of the inning. And Rocky Backstop, the catcher, steps in. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 today with a single. Backstop hitting .067 on the season. Takes the first pitch from Ortiz for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller foul, and Backstop is in the hole now. No balls, 2 strikes with an out in the bottom of the 6th. That one's a little outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rocky Backstop, the designated hitter. I called him the catcher. I'm sorry. He's the designated hitter. There's a roller to Franco, who will pick it up, step on the bag, and throw and for the 2nd out. Iris Maldonado, the shortstop, who I think is playing second base today. Yeah, she's playing second base today. She's hitting .271. Ortiz delivers the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's off the plate. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Bases are empty for Iris Maldonado. There's a roller picked up by Dexteros. Will make the quick throw to Franco for the 3rd out. So it's 1-2-3 in the Freebooter half of the 6th. And as we get ready to get into the top of the 7th, it's a Laura Franco 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, and a strikeout. Ruby Green 3 for 3. Freddie Knox 1 for 3 with a triple. Ryder McBride threw 9 pitches and gave up 1 walk in his brief appearance. Franco hitting .419, 2 for 3 today.
With a home run and a double. First pitch, hard foul ball. Look out, fans. 0-1 the count. That one's outside, ball 1. He got scared of that first one. Ryder McBride throws his dozenth pitch right in there for a strike. 1-2 the count to Laura Franco. Ooh, check swing inside. Good pullback there by Laura Franco. 2 apiece. Oh, low outside corner. It's her second K of the night.
That was low. Ruby Green, the first baseman's locked in. She's 3 for 3 with 3 singles today. Her batting average is up to 296, Tommy. That one's inside, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there for called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to that one's off the plate. 2-2 to Ruby Green. That's hit hard, foul though into the stands along the third baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. That's fouled off along the first baseline. There's a bloop single going into left field, and Patience Evergreen picks it up, makes the throw into second. And Ruby Green's 4 for 4 today, yeah.
Freddie Knox 1 for 3 with a triple, hoping to do a little bit lighter. Ryder McBride has lost a lot on his junk. Throwing him straight.
My.
That one's inside corner, late swing and a miss by Freddie Knox. Second one hit hard to deep center field, but it's not going to be far enough. Just short of the track. It's Dr. Brickhouse for that second out. Ruby Green's going to have to come back and tag up at first.
2 outs. Magic Moore, the center fielder's neutral and fit. He's got 0 for 3 today, hitting .367. 2 outs.
There goes the runner, and she's not. Oh, she's safe. Wow, just beat it out, Pete. Good run there.
1
by
ball,
Ruby.
no strikes. Steal.
Hey!
There you go. There we go.
That's why she did it. That's into the outfield.
Yes,
Dr. Brickhouse picks it up. Ruby Green's coming for home, and she's going to walk in, Pete, and make it 7-5.
Yes, sir. Bertha Banks, the third baseman, steps in. She's neutral and fit, hitting 1 for 3. And they've chased Ryder McBride out, Tommy. I think we found their weak spot here. Ryder McBride, the relief pitcher, will be relieved for Dunk Ventura, the relief pitcher. Ventura has a 7.16 ERA, a 1.22 whip, 16 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got about average, a little bit better than average velocity. He's got very little junk. He's got about average accuracy. Again, he's not fully rested. Known around the league as a K-man. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup.
They got a fast Magic Moore at first base. Does Ruby Green. First pitch pops it up. That's an easy fly ball to center field. Waving it off. Stockton Brickhouse going to pull that one in for the third out.
Dog. But the Beewolves put 1 more on the board, making it 7-5 as we head into the bottom of the 7th. It's Jermaine Raines 0 for 2. Stockton Brickhouse 1 for 3 with a double. Sturdy Woodman 2 for 3 with a double. Ortiz at 77 pitches.
Don't count them out yet, Pete. Jermaine Raines 0 for 2, hitting .225. Freebooter fans hoping they got something to prove here. They came there tonight to try and beat a better team and get back in this. But Ortiz delivers on his first pitch. Low and away. Strike 1 on the count. Bottom of the 7th, 7-5 Freebooters. Beewolves. 2 quick strikes to Jermaine Raines. Pitch number 80. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and it's a K. Get out of here, says Beewolves Ortiz. A little cocky, but I like the confidence. Stockton Brickhouse 1 for 3 with a double. 1 long ball, 2 RBIs. Fans on their feet here, cheering them on. Watches the first pitch, check swing, strike 1. No one on the count. Got a lot quieter after that first pitch. Number 43 winds up, tosses. Hit hard into the gap in right field. Billy Boykson picked that up, whip it to first. Not in time. Thought he might be able to get him. You never know with that arm.
That's true.
That brings us Sturdy Woodman 2 for 3 with a double single and RBI. He's got a runner at first base. Beewolves hoping for a double play. Pitch number 83 inside. Nice breaking pitch. 0-1 the count to the dangerous Sturdy Woodman. Hit hard right center field, and that's going deep, and off the wall. Magic Moore throws it to second. They're going to turn and whip it home to Exteriors just for insurance, but nobody goes. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Oakley Stiffs is up 2 for 3 with a double single. The pressure is up here. And Fort Lauderdale feet now the fans hoping to do something with only 1 out. Ortiz needs a strikeout. Pitch number 85 misses inside ball 1. To Oakley stiffs. Second one hit hard to Freddie Knox. Oops. He catches it and throws home. Okay, we got 2 outs, Pete. That was a hard liner. Guns Jackman now 1 for 3, known as an RBI man, with a ton of power. The outfield goes deep. Pressure way up, fans on their feet. Ortiz looking to get out of just this last inning. Breaking pitch inside corner strike. 0-1 the count. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. That one low and away. Jackman doesn't chase. You can hear a pin drop. Inside corner misses ball 2. 2-1 the count. The ump's going to make him throw. To Guns Jackman. The 90th pitch by Vivas Ortiz. Gets a signal, winds up, throws it. Hits hard to Freddie Knox, who picks it out of the air to get out of that side, Pete.
Woo! All right. Thank you, Freddie Knox. As we head into the top of the 8th, score still 7-5 Beewolves. Benny Ballmer 0 for 3. Steve Von Stewart 2 for 3 with a double. Haley Dexteris 1 for 3 with a home run and a walk. Dunk Ventura at 1 pitch.
Now batting the left fielder,
Benny Ballmer's neutral and fit steps in, hitting 200 on the season. He's 0 for 3 today. That's really kind of took the wind out of his batting average. There's a smash. That's going to be laid out by Iris Maldonado. Will pick it up, make the throw. And unfortunately, he goes 0 for 4 today. Steve Monstour, the catcher, is neutral and fit. Got power versus right-handed pitching. He steps in.
2 for 3 the double. So I feel bad for Benny Ballmer. That was his one chance. High pitch misses by Dunk Ventura, the K-man. His 4th pitch coming in. Inside corner strike 1 apiece. 1 out, top of the 8th. 7-5 Beewolves. That's a hard liner. Yeah, can't quite get past Maldonado. Picks up double pump through to first base. 2 down.
Haley Dexteris, the shortstop. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a home run, a walk, and an RBI. 2 quick outs in the top of the 8th. That one's high, ball 1.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs.
That changeup.
That's inside ball 2. That's a smash line drive to Bad Hop Brown at third base, who plucks it out of the air for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 in the Beewolf half of the 8th. So we're heading into the bottom of the 8th. Beewolf 7, Freebooters 5. Patience Evergreen 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, and a strikeout. Bad Hop Brown 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts.
the left fielder,
Evergreen 2 for 3, hitting 292 with a home run, 6 RBI. She favors the inside pitch. Ortiz is up to 90 pitches.
now pitching.
Looks like Ortiz is going to call it a day here in the bottom of the 8th, and in comes Tats Belfour. Tats Belfour with a 5.91 ERA, a 1.69 WHIP. He's got 8 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got a little bit less than average velocity, about average junk, and less than average accuracy. He's not fully rested, but he's pretty rested. He's known to be walk prone. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. So Tats Belfour facing off against Patience Evergreen. First pitch is low, ball 1. There's a roller that Freddie Knox will pick up, make the throw over to Laura Franco for the 1st out. 1 out. Bad Hop Brown, the third baseman, is tense but fits. He's known as a whiffer, and he's 0 for 3 today. His batting average is down to 293. Belfour delivers. There's a roller but foul along the first base line. No balls, 1 strike to Bad Hop Brown. Bottom of the 8th, Beewolves 7, Freebooters 5. Belfour delivers inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bad Hop. That's in it for called 2nd strike. Brown, known as a whiffer around the league. He's tense. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Oh, didn't chase. That one's low outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. That's in there for a called 3rd strike, and Tats Belfour gets a charge. Rocky backstop. The designated hitter. He's 1 for 3 today. Neutral and fit. Belfour's locked in already after 1 K. Backstop hitting .062. That one's popped up on the infield, and Laura Franco's going to range up and make the catch for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 in the Freebooter half of the 8th. So we're going into the top of the 9th. Beewolves 7 runs on 13 hits. Freebooters 5 runs on 11. It's Billy LeBoink 1 for 4. Laura Franco 2 for 4 with a home run, a double, and 2 Ks. And Ruby Green 4 for 4.
The right fielder,
Billy LeBoink, 1 for 4 with a single. He's hitting .411 this season.
Billy the banker likes his pitches high, going to his K-man. This pitch is right in there for a strike. 94-mile-an-hour pitch by Dunk Ventura. His 11th pitch, arcs misses high, ball 1. Even up 1 apiece. Top of the 9th inning, pressure way up. Billy LeBoink smashes it hard. It's into the gap, and he's going to get 2 bases. Billy LeBoink, Pete, is going to get a stand-up double. How about that? Wow.
Yes, sir.
The Boinker.
That's good stuff right there. I saw Bad Hop Brown's fielding for some reason and taking a big hit there. Laura Franco 2 for 4 with a home run, a double. Not a lot of speed in LeBoink at second, but at least he's halfway home. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs in the top of the 9th. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1. That one's low. Ball 2. There's a smash. That's going to go. Oh! The shortstop, Guns Jackman, is able to knock it down. So Billy LeBoink's able to get to third. Laura Franco safe at first. So runners at first and third with no outs.
Here comes Ruby Green, 4 for 4 with 4 singles, Pete. She's got runners in the corners and no outs. Pressure way up. That one misses way outside. They thought Laura Franco was going on that one. There she goes for a second. The pitch inside. Misses. And the throw not in time, Pete. And Laura Franco grabs second base. Runners at second, third with no outs. That one's pushed foul on the left side. 2-1. She's going up against K-Man. 20th pitch by Dunk Ventura. Floater. She pushes that one foul on the right first base line.
Get out.
Souvenir. Still 1-2 the count. That one's hit hard down the left field line. Pete, it's going back. It's deep. It could be far enough. That's gone. Our DH has gone yard. A 3-run.
5 for 5 with a home run.
Player of the game. I'm calling it now. That was her second home run, 411 feet, and 7th RBI of the season. And that propels the Beewolves into an unattainable, unwinnable loss. And there goes Dunk Ventura, Pete. He's out of the game. Going further into the bullpen, they pick out Kay Frequin. We know her very well. Kay saved a lot of games for us when we were down here, but she's looking a little bit tense recently. She throws the ball with crazy velocity, crazy junk, and crazy accuracy. She's underpaid. Unfortunately, she has a 13.5 OERA.
I was going to say, until you look at that ERA, and then you're like, no, she's paid just enough.
Composed. She throws the 2-finger in the screwball. I'm surprised Kay's having the season she's having.
I am too. Like you said, she saved a lot of games for us. She was quite the closer. Well, it's outside, off the plate, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a smash. That's going to be into the gap, and that's going to be a double. He's going to be pulling into second with a double. Way to go, Freddie Knox. Everything that's going on so far, it's you're missing out stuff.
Yeah. Magic Moore, 1 for 4. He's got contact against left-handers, so he's looking forward to hitting against Frequin. She's throwing her 4th pitch right now, right in there, and that's going to be past him into the gap. That's going to be another run bringing in Stockton Brickhouse. Stops it. It's a single, and it's now 11-5, Pete.
Yep, I think we found the Achilles heel of the Freebooters. Bertha Banks, the third baseman, 1 for 4 today with a single. We got Magic Moore swinging a miss. Strike 1 over at first base. There, that's going to be caught by Maldonado, but that's going to be safe at second. So the hit and run was on, and Magic Moore was able to get to second before the flip. But they were able to throw out Bertha Banks at first base. So 1 out with a runner at second.
Betty Ballmer 0 for 4. First pitch in there, strike. Okay, Frequin. Benny Ballmer hopefully feeling good about his chances. Hits a little roller back to Frequin. Oh, he gets lucky. They throw out at third, and he gets a single.
I think that would be counted as a fielder's choice, so he wouldn't even get credit for the single. Steve Monstour steps in. Runner at first base now, 2 outs, though. Monstour takes the first pitch outside, ball 1. That's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. That's outside, ball 2. Fouled straight back, and the count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Monstour at the plate. And that's popped into the fly ball into right field. That's going to be out of here. All right, Steve Monstour just tucks it in over the wall there. 396 feet. That's his 4th home run. and 9th RBI of the season, making the score 13-5. And boy, Kay Frequin with the head down at the pitcher's mound. Hanley Dexter's 1 for 4.
Yeah, the Freebooters just couldn't hold them back. Eventually, they broke out. It was 5-5, and now it's 13-5 Beewolves. 8 unanswered runs, 2 quick balls by Kay Frequin. There's just tense now. Brushes him back out the plate. Hanley Dexter is 3-0 to him. Finally gets a strike in the 3-1. Hitter's pitch, top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We got a full count here against the tough out and the composed pitcher. But that drifts high and inside. Ball forward. She's going to walk. Hanley Dexter has put another runner on. The crowd letting her have it here.
Billy LeBlanc, 2 for 5, double and a single. Frequin's getting yanked for Lana Rhymes. Lana Rhymes, a starting pitcher. Wow, they are really poor pitcher. Lana Rhymes has an 8.64 ERA, a 1.8 whip. She's got 9 strikeouts, but she's also tense, Tom, and fit. She's got poor velocity. She's got about average junk and poor accuracy, and she is underperforming all of her career stats. She's not fully rested, so she's pitched in sometime in the last 4 games. She's got 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. Top of the 9th inning, 2 outs. Score is now 13-5. Runner at first base. First pitch from Rhymes is high, ball 1. That one's inside, ball 2. 2-0 to Billy LeBlanc. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1. And there's a shot, and that's going into right field. And the runner from first is able to get to third. Hanley Dexter. That's Hanley Dexter standing at third base now with Billy LeBlanc at first and 2 outs.
And now comes Laura Franco. She's hitting .424. She's 3 for 5 on the day. First pitch outside by Lana Rhymes. Second pitch outside, ball 2. 2 quick balls. Pressure still up here in Florida. Some fans decide that one gets away. The runner's coming home, Pete. The slide in, and wow.
He's safe.
14-5. It's like when she walks.
The first batter.
She walks Laura Franco, and that brings Ruby Green, who's 5 for 5 with home run 4 singles.
Locked in and fit, 5 for 5 her last time up. She hit a 3-run home run. She's known as an RBI man. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. That one's low, ball 1.
Oh.
That's just a popper to Sturdy Woodman, who pulls it out of the air and ends this horrible inning for the Freebooters. But it's 14-5 heading into the bottom of the 9th. Iris Maldonado 0 for 3. Jermaine Raines 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And Stockton Brickhouse 2 for 4 with a double.
Now batting the second baseman, number
Iris Maldonado, the second baseman.
She's 0 for 3 on the day. What an awful end of the night for the Freebooters, who had a chance until late game when the Beewolves just blew away from them. That one hit down foul ball, third base line, but Bertha Banks ranges out to get it for that first out. Jermaine Raines also 0 for 3 on the day. Not quite 100%, but boy, I'd hate to be management for the Freebooters. Yeah, what a season they're having. It looks about as bad as we did a year ago. First pitch in there for a strike, second pitch in there for a strike, and Tats Belfour is in command, 0-2 to Jermaine. Let's see what he goes with his 12th pitch. Swinging a miss, strike 3. And the fans are running for the exit speed.
Yep.
Stockton Brickhouse, 2 for 4 as the Canadian play-by-play calls it Stockton. First pitch low and away, strike 1 to the dangerous Stockton Brickhouse. Only has 1 home run this season. That breaking pitch inside misses, ball 1 apiece. That one's hit over the head of Freddie Knox, who jumps and can't quite pick it up. Nice effort there. Just a little late on the jump. And that's going to be a single for Brickhouse.
All right, come on now.
Sturdy Woodman on the other hand, he's 3 for 4 with 2 doubles, a single, and an RBI. Sturdy Woodman, the only Freebooter tonight, having a great night. Probably feeling pretty darn frustrated that it happens on a night where they're losing 14-5. First pitch inside, breaking pitch, makes it in for strike 0-1. Second pitch breaks a little too much low. Ball 1 apiece. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Inside corner, strike 2, and we're 1 strike away from ending this game. Here comes Balfour's 19th pitch. Hit hard to Bertha Banks. He's going to pick it up, make the easy throw to first, and that's the game, Pete.
That is the game.
One-sided victory for the
That is
Arizona
how we
Beewolves,
wanted it.
who played well offensively, and they came against a team that really wanted to win. They played hard, but they just ran out of gas just short of the finish line.
Yeah, they did. That ninth inning just got away from them, and really kind of shows probably what the Freebooters have been dealing with this whole season, and why they are where they are. They just don't seem to have the pitching to be able to go a full game.
Which is funny. I mean, the Freebooters, they're extreme bullpen beasts. So you think the bullpen would come in and just put you away, but they're just not having that season. Both teams come out and score 3 in the first. It's a 3-3 game. Then the Beewolves get 2 more runs in the next 2 innings. The Freebooters get 2. We're tied up with no runs into the 6th. The Beewolves get 1. 7th they get 1, and then that breakout 9th inning they get 7. 20 hits to 12, 14 runs to 5.
Yeah. I like that production too. 14 runs on 20 hits, which means only 6 hits didn't score.
Yeah,
didn't score a run.
How about the offense there? Tell me.
Offense, you got the Beewolves. You had Dexteris was only 1 for 4, but it was a home run, helped them to reestablish the lead, and he did have 2 walks, so he was on base twice. Billy LeBoink 3 for 6. He hit 500. Alora Franco 3 for 5. Ruby Green 5 for 6 with a home run. Holy cow! Knox 2 for 5. Moore 2 for 5. Banks was 1 for 5. So yeah, that you get to that like halfway down. You get to Freddie Knox down. They were not hitting very well.
Yeah, it's funny because Ruby Green, known as an RBI man, gets 5 hits, 5 RBIs.
Yeah.
Alora
exactly.
Franco, on the other hand, she goes 3 for 5, still strikes out twice.
Yeah.
On the other,
that was tough. That especially that second one. That pitch looked low and outside.
Yeah.
But
offense of the Freebooters, they don't do bad. At least the front end of their lineup. Brickhouse goes 3 for 5. Woodman 3 for 5. Oakley Stiff's 2 for 4. Not bad. Evergreen goes 2 for 4 herself. Evergreen gets that 1 home run. And 3-run home run. So it wasn't bad. It was just poor defense by the Freebooters at the end of the day. I mean, Bad Hot Brown over 4, and Maldonado, Rains all over 4. They needed a little something from them to get a little extra out of this.
It seemed like the guys who were hitting in the first inning and the 3rd inning and the 5th inning, those were the guys who were the most productive.
Yeah.
I don't know. We may have to look into that, but that just seems kind of strange that the 1, 3, and 5 hitters they were all pretty productive.
Pitching, you got Beavis Ortiz gets the win. He throws 7 innings, gets only 11 hits off them, 5 earned runs, gets 4 Ks on his own, gives up a home run. His ERA is at a 5.68 now. He's 3-1 on the season. That's a good record for any starter. Tats Belfour comes in and improves his record too. He gets a save, throws 2 innings, gets only 1 hit. Gets 2 Ks of his own. His ERA is down to a 4.97. He's 1-0-1 on the season.
Like to see that over there for the Freebooters. Angel Verde. Of course, Angel Verde had to leave early after taking a shot to the chops. So that's another thing that we've talked about because we've had it happen to us. When your pitcher goes down that early in the game, it kind of throws you off too. So that might have been another issue that we were able to take advantage of. We didn't even think about that really. Yeah. But Verde went 3 1/3 innings before he had to leave. He gave up 8 hits and 5 earned runs, 2 home runs. He's got an ERA of 4.87. His record's 0-2. Grace Luponovich came in. She gets tagged with the loss. She pitched 2 1/3 inning, gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout, and her ERA is at 7.71. Her record's 1 win and 1 loss. And then here comes the parade, Tommy. McBride comes in. He pitches an inning, gives up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. His ERA is at 9.42. He's got no record so far this season. Ventura with an inning and a third. I mean, they're all pitching like 1 inning and a third. He gives up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, and he gave up a home run. His ERA is at 8.15, and his record is 1-0. Kay Frequin, she got a short appearance, 2/3 of an inning. She gave up 3 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, and gave up a home run. Her ERA is 15.19, and her record is no wins, 1 loss, and 1 save. And then Rhymes came in, pitched a third of an inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 walk. Her ERA is at 8.31, and her record stands at 0-2.
Boy, 4 earned runs and 2/3 of an inning. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's awful.
Yes, sir.
Players of the game.
3 stars of the game. Number 1, B-, Ruby Green, designated hitter, 5 for 6 today with a home run, 5 RBIs. She scored 3 runs and stole a base, Tom.
Jeez, that's nuts. That's
a full game right there.
Second star of the game, the B-, number 48, starting catcher for the Arizona Beewolves, Steve Monstewart. He goes 3 for 5, gets a home run, a double, 3 RBIs in a run. Any other night, that might have made him first star.
Yes, sir. And then the third star, the A-, first baseman, Laura Franco, 3 for 5, a home run, a double. She scored with an RBI, scored 3 runs, and stole a base as well.
And who cares if she's making $18 million a year?
That's right. But she's earning it. How much is Handling Dexter's making? He was 1 for 5 or 1 for 6 today. He did hit a home run, which that's good, but still, 1 for 6 ain't going to get it done. Tommy G with 11 hits, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. He had 1 stolen base, 1 strikeout with a contribution of 47%. Pete J had 9 hits, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, a stolen base, and 5 strikeouts with a contribution of 53%.
Wow, pretty big. Well, post-game show. We're gonna enjoy the rest of our Florida vacay.
That's right.
Until our next game. I don't even know what our next game is. There's so many games between us.
Our next game is against the Wide Loads, but back at Phoenix. We're going back home to host the Wide Loads.
Okay, the New York Wide Loads. I don't see... Yeah, because I don't see us on the 15 games to simulate and watch. Well, that was a big win.
It was.
We should have won that, and we should have won it big, but you couldn't tell until the end what was really going to happen there. So we got a little bit lucky.
Yeah, we hung in there. I mean, that's I say that about our team is they don't give up even when it looks bleak. They're in it to the last out.
Yeah.
They will stay in it, even though it looks bad. They will stay in it. I think there was a little bit of retribution for the Crocodile game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Since they struggled so badly at the plate, I think everybody was kind of wanting to show that they're better than they showed in their last game, and they did that. I think again the shot to Verde, which forced him to leave early, I think that played a part in it as well.
Yeah, it did. All right, well, I guess we'll wrap that up here then for tonight. Then we will catch you back in Phoenix for the next one against New York. Another last place team. Look at the season standings. The Wide Loads are at the bottom of the Curiosity division. They got a game against the Buzzards. It's gonna be a battle at the bottom coming up there in Colorado. But anyway, until we see you back in Phoenix for one more, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.